Hello, you suckers out there. Um, Welcome to a new announcement video. I'll be doing the entire CPL on English because I figured most of the people inside the CPL are Americans or do not speak German anyways, so there's almost no point for doing the videos in German. And I mean, my German viewers, the few I have, they are probably smart enough to understand my English anyways, and that way I can practice a little bit. So, without further ado, this is an announcement video for the third season of the CPL. Little spoiler, we lost the second season again and again to the same player. Like in the first CPL season, Brett took us out in the finals match, and this time he took us out even earlier. But I have to admit, I wasn't tryharding as much as I will be this season, because this season there will actually be a reward. The winner of this season will get a copy of the new Pokemon games, Diamond and Pearl, the remix from Gen 4, and I really want those. So I even made a little plan for my draft this season, or like a little plan. I planned 2 months that I wanted. I got those months because I was smart and picked the one right away. But I will go into that a little bit in a soon time. So yeah, I think that's everything to the CPL that I need to explain. Except it's again a Wi-Fi league and so on. So let me tell you, my team consists from S tier, Landorus, Therian. I wanted Garchomp, like Gibble, Garchomp, my favorite ones, but there's a guy called Gert Gilbo. He's an asshole, and he was first pick, and he drafted it instead of like Dragapult, so I was kinda upset. But what can you do? I didn't plan Garchomp, but I just wanted to try it. Like, I haven't played it in Gen 8 at all, so I miss my baby. But yeah, Gert's just, I don't know, he's just an anti-fun guy. Like, his kids probably beat him every day. No, just joking. The second pick, or my first pick this draft was actually Slowking. I think Slowking and Slowbro are the most broken mons in competitive right now, just because they have Regenerator and Teleport. It just makes them, yeah, it just makes them by far the best pivots in my opinion. And with something like Colberberry, they just don't care about knockoff, which would counter them if they would carry another item. So yes, absolutely first picking Slowking. I wanted to get Arcanine with it, because I thought those two have an excellent synergy, and again, Arcanine has Teleport, so can give me slow momentum, because my whole point this draft was not to get into timer once, because like, sure, we have the 20-minute chess timer, but it sucks. Like, there's the option for each player to have 20 minutes, but we're not using that, so I have to play fast, I have to hit hard, and I wanted to have pivots that can swap into my breakers, but well, I just have like Slowking from the one I wanted, not Arcanine. I picked Skarmory as my second A tier. I needed hazards, and Skarm is pretty fine. I wanted Corviknight, again because it can pivot with U-turn, but Skarm is fine for me because without Skarm, you'll see later, I lack a little bit of hazards. I don't lack removal, but I lack hazards, because I do not want to play Landorus defensively. I did that once in another draft league. It worked out pretty well, but you just want to click Earthquake on a 145 base attack, and not with defensive investment, with physical offensive investment. Now to my first B pick. This is actually the second one I cared about. It was my last pick, because no one even realizes that mon exists anymore. Like, no one sees it. It's fucking Crawdon. Like, Crawdon is a fucking machine. Like, what you do against choice band adaptability knockoff, something just dies. So Crawdon was my plan from the beginning. I got it, pretty happy. I'm a little bit fucked against electricity. Like, my only switch in as of right now is Landorus, and that kind of sucks. Like, yeah, but what can you do? what can you do? I have some outs against it. Like Landorus is a good out against it. S tier ground type is good. I might have to adjust some things later in the season if I see that this will be a major problem, but I think I can play around it. My second B tier is another breaker. It's fucking Darmanitan. It's just my replacement for Arcanine. Like I wanted Arcanine and Darmanitan or Incineroar. Both of the other ones got picked, so I was left with Darm. I think Darm is an excellent choice. Can pivot out. Not much that can switch into a Flare Blitz. And yeah. My next one was not planned at the beginning. It's Vikavolt. I actually wanted Toxtricity, but as the draft was going on, I realized there aren't as much as defensive teams as I liked. So Crawdont cannot just come into a wall and click knockoff. So I need webs, and Vikavolt is an excellent electric type. It can be bulky. It has webs. It has a fucking high attack stat, like special attack stat, a good typing, and levitate. Yeah, I mean, I guess ground. I just don't care about ground in this team. You will see my later picks. Also, just don't really care about ground. My next C tier pick is Noivern, my dragon type. And this is actually the one I picked second after Slowking right away, which was a good choice because I heard that some people wanted it. So screw you guys, I'm smarter. Noivern, another pivot, can be played defensively, a good Rillaboom check-in. Check, can just, I don't know, I just love Noivern. Very, very good speed here. I think it's my fastest one, but since I have webs, I don't rely so much on high speed tiers. Like, I think Darmanitan's speed is fine with webs up or Elandris. My next one is another fast one. It's Cryogonal. Sniped some people with that as well. It's just fine. Like, look at my default rapid spin options. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5, 6, 2, 4, 5 already. So hazards, yeah, fuck you, screw you. You won't be coming against me, or I will just spin them away, defog them away. Ice type, 105 base speed, pretty fine mon, I think. So I think it's very good for D tier. Didn't see anything else I wanted there. I considered Curum for my S tier after talking with another coach about it. I really liked it, but I just didn't want to snipe him because like that's not really sportsman's-like. So I stuck with Cryogonal and Landorus, and yeah. My next D tier one is my fighting type. It's Passimian. I considered Passimian last season already, but then went with Pangoro. Pangoro is good, but I just didn't think it fit my playstyle, or it just didn't fit my team. I don't know, I didn't have any real usage for it. So I think Passimian is way better on this team because it's another pivot. It has quite a good option against most mons. Like, it can knock off, which is good. It can gunk shot, just click CC, whatever. Like, Passimian is a good one. It even gets Seed Bomb. Ooh. Yeah, I just found out the hard way against Gerd one day. My next pick was a Alola Dactrio, which helps me again against electric types because as of right now I only have Vikavolt as a resistance and Landorus as an immunity, but I swapped out Alola Dactrio in the grace period that we had for Roselia. Roselia is a grass type, which I need, and a poison type, which I don't really need. Like, I don't really care about T-spikes. Like, half of my team is flying anyways, which is immune against it. But it has it has hazards again. It can be played offensively. Like, Roselia is fine for a tier 5 mon. Just took it with me. Like, Alola Dactrio, of course it's good. Like, it gives me stealth rocks because like my only 2 stealth rockers right now are Skarm and Landorus, and I do not want to play Landorus as a hazard most of the time. But I don't think that I need hazards as much with this team. Like, as you can see, I have 2 real walls, like Slowking and Skarm, and that's it. Like, the rest just comes in and wants to see something dead. So I think my matches will be quick, and I like that. My last mon is my fairy. I think I thought about getting like Coco at the beginning of the draft, or like Clefable, but they got both picked right away in the first round. So I just took a tier 5 for my fairy, and that's a Togetic. I thought about getting Clefable again, like last season, but I don't know, I didn't like it as much. Togetic again is flying. Which brings another electric weakness. I mean, I get kind of screwed by Freeze Dry and electric moves, that's true. So I have to be very, very careful against monsters like Coco and Kyurem, but I do have outs against them. So, I mean, I have 4 traits for this season. So if I realize during the season that these mons will be a major problem going to the playoffs, I will of course swap some things around. But as of right now, that's my team. I'm pretty happy with it. I will try my best to win, because this is the first draft league that I'm playing where there's actually a reward on the line. So I want that, and I will be trying my best to win it. So guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think of the team. If you think I can make it or not. And yeah, the battles start next week, so my first opponent is, I forgot it, but all I know is that it's a trash team, but like Trundle said, so let's see if we can beat the trash team, or we will be the trash team ourselves. See you guys soon, and I hope you're all doing well. Bye bye.